Greetings to all. This is Vaishnavi, Assistant Professor, IT Department from SNS College of Engineering. Now we are going to see about the memory management in operating systems. Memory management in general, to run a program it must be brought into the memory. First one, input queue, collection of processes on the disk that are waiting to be brought into the memory to run a program. Second one, user programs go through the several steps before being run. Next one is address binding, that is mapping of instructions and the data from one address to the another address in memory. Next one, three different stages of binding. First one, compile time. Second one, load time. Third one, execution time. First one, compile time, must generate the absolute code if memory location is known in prior. Second one, load time, must generate the relocatable code if memory location is not known at a compile time. Third one, execution time, need the hardware support for the address maps. Example, base and the limit registers. Next one is main memory. The main memory is central to the operation of the modern computer. Main memory is the large array of words or the bytes ranging in size from hundreds of thousands to billions. Main memory is the repository of rapidly available information shared by the CPU and the input-output devices. Main memory is the place where the programs and informations are kept when the processor is effectively utilizing them. Next one, main memory is associated with the processor. So moving instruction and information into and out of the processor is extremely fast. Next one, main memory is also known as the RAM, that is random access memory. This memory is volatile. RAM loses its data when a power interruption occurs. Here we have the diagrammatic representation. First one is registers, followed by the SCSI. Next one, main memory. Next one, electronic device and the magnetic disk, and next one, optical disk. Last one is magnetic tapes. Next one, memory management it requires for allocate and deallocate the memory before and after the process executions, to keep the track of used memory space by processes, to minimize the fragmentation issues, to proper utilization of the main memory, to maintain the data integrity while executing of the process. Next one, logical versus physical address space. Logical addresses. It is generated by the CPU and also refers to as virtual address. Next one is physical address. Address is seen by the memory unit. Next point, logical and physical addresses are same in the compile time and the load time address binding schemes. Next one, logical and the physical addresses differ in the execution time address binding schemes. Next one, memory management unit, that is MMU. It is a hardware device that maps the virtual or the logical address to the physical address. In this scheme, the relocation registers value is added to logical address generated by the user process. Next one, the user program deals with the logical address. It never sees the real physical addresses. And the range for the logical address is 0 to maximum number. Next one, physical address range, that is R plus 0 to R plus maximum, where R is the value in the relocation. Next one is dynamic loading. Through this, the routine is not loaded until it is called. Better memory space utilization. Unused routine is never loaded. Next point is useful when large amount of code are needed to handle infrequently occurring cases. Third point is no special support from the operating system is required, implemented through the program design. Next one is dynamic linking. Linking postponed until the execution time and is particularly useful for the libraries. Small pieces of the code called the step used to locate the appropriate memory resistant library routine or the function. Stuff replaces itself with the address of the routine and the executes of the routine. Fourth point, operating system needed to check if the routine is in the processor's memory addresses shared libraries. Fifth point is programs linked before the new library was installed will continue using the older library. Thank you.